Work with amazing people, amazing bartenders, mixologists, Kind of, yeah. Cocktologists? Yeah. I work with some amazing people and amazing rum brands and get paid for doing it. I'm like, damn, get paid for drinking rum. That's the best way, I think, to earn a living, or one of the best ways besides bartending. But that's for young people. Last night I was with a guest. It was guest bartending and guest drinking. That's what I normally do. So I always leave it for the young people. But that's what I do. I'm the ambassador for the category of rum. I work with many different rum brands. But finally, after many years of working with different rum brands, I created my own rum, which you guys will try today. Oh, you're trying a cocktail? No, you're trying inside cocktails today. If anyone wants a shot, I think we have a stand somewhere here in the show. I haven't been around the show because I just got here 10 minutes ago. But let's rattle on with what we have to do. So, chocolate punch, no, you're not going to have that. Today we're going to talk about, on my travels around the world, to some of the best bars in the world. We're going to talk about the top 10 rum cocktails in the bars, some of the best bars and some of the worst bars in the world. And I'm hoping that you guys might guess the 10 top rums. Does anyone like rum? One person. Alright, he likes rum. Okay. Alright, so hopefully you might be able to guess it. And as an added bonus, well, it was going to be a bonus. I was going to give my new book. I've just written a new book about rum and rum cocktails and culture. I was going to give a new book, but when I was running in from the hotel this morning, an hour ago, I left the books in the hotel. So I will bring the book. Whoever gets a book today, whoever's listening, whoever gets a book today, I will give my books to you and I'll sign it for you. And if you do, be a rum ambassador. Travel around the world, get paid by many different rum companies to talk about the culture of rum. But let's talk about rum cocktails. So, number 10. By the way, the numbers have been sponsored by some of the rum brands I work with. Some of the rum brands. So, number 10. What do you guys think is the 10th most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars in the world? The 10th. The mojito! That's a good guess. Sometimes I call it the mosquito because it's really annoying. I know when you're a Saturday night and you're making 9 mojitos and the person says, just as you finish the 9th mojito, the customer says, one more please. I want one more mojito. Good cocktail, but no, you're wrong. The 10th, no. And what do you think? 10th most popular?
Mai Tai?
Oh, the Mai Tai. Ooh, anyone think the Mai Tai? 10th most popular rum cocktail in the world? He's like, what are you talking about? What do you think it might be?
Old Cuban?
The who? Old Cuban?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. Old Cuban, that's created by a friend of mine, Audrey Saunders. Yes, in the, I think it was in the Igloo Club in New York. She created Old Cuban, Bacardi and lime and brown sugar and give it a good shake and then put a bit of champagne on top. Oh, mint, don't forget the mint. Yeah, shake the mint, double strain. You don't get mint in the teeth. Yeah, so, okay, no, but you're wrong. It's the painkiller. Did anyone think the painkiller? Does anyone drink the painkiller? Did anyone make the painkiller? No? Okay. By the way, these pictures here, they're all from my book. In my book, you'll see some of the classic rum cocktails with the recipes, how to make it, and a little tiny bit of history about the drink. The painkiller was created in a bar called the Solly Dollar Bar in Joss Van Dyke, the British Virgin Islands. It's a classic cocktail from the 1970s. It's very similar to the pina colada, but it has, as we said with the ingredients, we have orange, we have cream of coconut, dark rum, has dark rum, not a white rum or a gold rum, dark rum, and freshly squeezed pineapple. So it's pineapple, orange, coconut, and a bit of rum. very, very popular around the world. Created in a bar called the $Soggy Bar, which is Jos Van Dyke. They say you're supposed to use Pusser's rum. I don't know if we have Pusser's rum here in Greece, but Pusser's have registered this cocktail in America. So when you make a painkiller in America, you're supposed to use Pusser's rum. I say use any dark rum, but Pusser's is a really good rum to use as a drink. This is the $Soggy Bar in Jos Van Dyke. The thing about this bar is to get to the bar, you have to get off your boat and walk in the water to get to the bar. So all your dollars become soggy and wet, and that's why the bar is called the $Soggy Bar. So if you're ever in British Virgin Islands and you go to Jos Van Dyke, the island, you go to the $Soggy Bar and try a beautiful, beautiful painkiller. And you can have painkiller with 1 shot of rum, 2 shots of rum, or 3 shots of rum. And I don't have. Just say painkiller 3, painkiller 2, and 1. That's how you are. Right, so that's the 10th most popular cocktail. Right, what is the 9th most popular rum cocktail? In the 50 best bars. Sir, what do you think? Oh shit, we're getting technical. Kingston Negroni. I actually meant to buy it again. I made that a long time ago. I've only worked for one rum brand. That's Appleton and Ray Nephew. Only brand I've ever worked for. I started a long time before you were born, 1995. That's when I was working with Appleton. And I used to make Negronis all the time with rum. Because I just think a Negroni with rum is amazing. Gin is good, but rum is better. So Kingston Negroni with Jamaican rum. It's like Negroni with Jamaican rum inside it. But close. Very close. Close. I like that. So you're very close, but it's not a Kingston Negroni. What do you think it might be? How is it so being close to a Kingston Negroni? Zombie. Yeah, it's true, yeah, right. No, yeah, it's not a bad trick. Number 9 is the Hurricane. I say it's close because it's the same color. That's the only reason why. The Hurricane. The Hurricane is another classic rum cocktail which you will see around the world in many different bars, especially tiki bars. They have Hurricanes. Now the Hurricane, they say, was created in 1944 at a bar called the Pat O'Brien Bar. This is the Hurricane there. Now the Pat O'Brien Bar, if you ever go to New Orleans, will serve this like it's water, especially for tourists. And all it is, as we said, the ingredients is rum, passion fruit, which is key, orange juice, a bit of lime inside there, grenadine, and dark rum. Now, the reason why this cocktail was popular in the 1940s was because at Pat O'Brien's, that's what you get when you go to Pat O'Brien's, a big cocktail. At Pat O'Brien's in 1944, at that time, whiskey was very rare, especially Scotch whiskey. So if you ordered 1 bottle of Scotch whiskey, or you wanted a bottle of Scotch whiskey because of the war, you had to order 12 bottles of rum first. 12 bottles of rum, then you get a bottle of Scotch whiskey. I'm like, what the fuck? It's saying rum was only worth, like, Scotch whiskey was worth 12 bottles of rum? Get out of here. But that was 1944. So, bars like Pat O'Brien Bar have lots of rum because they needed Scotch. So what do they do with it? They use it in the cocktail with orange juice, passion fruit, lime, and it became more popular than Scotch whiskey. And this is the reason why you go to New Orleans and everyone goes to tell what the cocktail. I recommend going to Pat O'Brien's, having a Hurricane. The drink will be shit, but at least you're having a cocktail in the place where it was made, even if the cocktail is shit. It can be made a lot better. It's for tourists, it was mainly made for Americans. Sorry, is there any Americans here? Oh, sorry.
You're right.
Oh, cool, I think I'm right. Thought I was going to get shot. So yeah, the Hurricane. Number 9. Number 8. What's 8 most popular cocktail? Have I picked you yet? Oh, you again?
Dark and Stormy.
Ooh, you're good, you are. Dark and Stormy. Ooh, could be. Do you agree? why not? You must be a competition. Let's give it a proper answer. Okay, what do you think? Number 8. You're good, you're good. Punch! It could be punch. Number 8 is the Jungle Bird! Yeah, this is what you're drinking now. Jungle Bird, yeah. Jungle Bird is, when I first started partying, way back in the 90s, I didn't know what Jungle Bird was. In fact, I never made a cocktail with Campari at all. Never in the 90s. But over the years, I got used to drinking Campari and I got used to using it in cocktails. And I met a very famous tiki legend named Jeff Beachbum-Berry. And Jeff Beachbum-Berry has written maybe 4 or 5 great cocktail books about tiki cocktails. And he unraveled some recipes from back in the days that we never knew, like the zombie, like my friend mentioned. He decoded that, so we know what the recipe for the zombie is. We know what the recipe for cocktails like the Quiet Bird, which probably or possibly inspired Trader Vic to create the Mai Tai. So he unraveled this. The Jungle Bird was a cocktail that he found in a bar, or found out from a bar in 1978 in Kuala Lumpur. The Hilton Hotel in Kuala Lumpur by a bartender there. So the Jungle Bird, everyone make Jungle Birds in their bar? Yeah, you make Jungle Bird? Yeah, nice drink, isn't it? It's nice and balanced, bitter, sweet. The thing about Campari, one of the reasons why I never used Campari when I was younger, I still like the taste. Does anyone not like Campari? Yeah, don't like Campari? Does anyone like Campari? Okay, of the people with their hands up, did anyone like when they first tasted Campari, they're like, oh no. Yeah? I know the reason why. The reason why, I'm going to let you into a secret. So, the Campari ambassador, years ago, he said to me, Ian. I'm like, yeah. He said, you like Campari? I'm like, no, drink it, try it. I'm like, no, try it. He said, try it. So I drank it. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Oh, no. But then I got used to it. And then he said to me, Ian, I'm going to let you into a secret. I'm like, what? He said, it's like anal sex. I'm like, what? What the hell are you talking about? He's like, well, first of all, you take it, it's like, oh, no. But then you get used to it, and it becomes great. I'm like, shit, I never thought about that. It's like Campari. Is there a word for Campari? Yeah, so that's what he said to me, and I was like, yeah. So I hated Campari, but now I love it. I have it in Negronis, Kingston Negronis. I'll have it in Jungle Birds. I have it in all different types of cocktails. But the Jungle Bird for me is my favorite way to use Campari inside a cocktail. There are so many different ways of creating this particular thing. I noticed I didn't get a cocktail. I don't want to be sexist, but how do you say that to ladies? Like this. Oh, same. Every word I've learned in Greece. No. I can go with it. He hates my jokes. Oh, I need that. This is my breakfast, by the way. That's what I wrote down. Stop thinking what I'm thinking. Anyway, right, so Jungle Birds. Number 8. Right, number 7. Sponsored by Havana Club. 7. What is the 7th most popular rum cocktail in the world's 50 best bars? By the way, the only reason why I'm saying the world's 50 best bars, because I'm a judge. I'm one of the judges. So if you have a bar that wants to be the world's 50 best, invite me and I'll just assess to see if you're really good. Anyway, what do you think? Cuba Libre. You think Cuba Libre is the 7th most popular rum cocktail? 7? Oh, maybe. Could be right. What do you think? A daiquiri. Daiquiri is the 7th most popular rum cocktail? Yeah. It could be. Oh, you can't have another guess. It'd be greedy. Okay, he can have a guess. Old Cuban. Did someone say Old Cuban already?
Yep.
Did it come up? Okay, it did come up. It could be Old Cuban. Could be Old Cuban. Okay, number 7 is the Mai Tai. Yay, the Mai Tai. Mai Tai Ore. That's my best Tahitian. Because the Mai Tai is a cocktail that when you make it and when you drink it, you feel the tropics. You feel the tropics. And when this cocktail was invented, when it was created in the 1940s again, like hurricane. It was created to make Americans think they're in the tropics. In the tropics, not in Hawaii, because Hawaii was part of the USA then, but it was soon to become. But there's a very famous bartender called Trader Vic's. Everyone heard? You heard of all Trader? Everyone's heard of Trader Vic's here. Is there a Trader Vic in Athens or Greece? No. Oh, there's a Hilton hotel. There are normally Hilton hotels. There should be one. I think it'd be really good. But the Trader Vic, he was a bartender in San Francisco, and he created a cocktail called the Mai Tai, where he got some Jamaican rum. A 17-year-old Jamaican rum. He added some orgeat, almond syrup, sugar syrup, rock candy syrup, as he called it, some lime juice, some orange curacao, and then shook it up and served that to these 2 guests that just came back from Tahiti. And when they drank the drink, they said, Mai Tai Ore. I think that's how they said it. But that meant out of this world, the best, the greatest. And that's what it's called. I'll call it the Mai Tai. That's what the Mai Tai meant. How do you say in Greek, the best, the greatest? So if they were Greek and they went to the bar, the Mai Tai would be called the Gallies. Yeah, close. Oh, shit. All right, let's keep it as Mai Tai then. Well, so that's where the Mai Tai came from. This is the classic Mai Tai in a traditional tiki glass, 1944. This is the recipe. This is the way I make my Mai Tais. 50 ml. I don't use Jamaica 17-year-old because I do have a bottle of that, but it's worth about 50,000 euros. So I don't think we're going to be using that rum in this cocktail. But an Appleton 12 is nice, or do a split base, maybe Appleton, a French rum like a Martinique rum, or even Ray Nephew, or Rum Bar, always good. It's a good Rum Bar with good rum. Some lime juice, orange curacao, orgeat, and sugar. Give it a good shake, so the pressure. Notice, no pineapple. No pineapple. That's in the classic Hawaiian. That's in the classic Hawaiian Mai Tai, they use pineapple. But the classic, original Mai Tai had no pineapple inside there. The flavor came from the rum, the almond, orgeat, and the lime and the sugar. Okay? This is Trader Vic. Young man there, old man there, making cocktails. Right, number 6, we're nearly halfway there. Number 6, what is the 6th most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars? No more food. Or one more. Is that what you're drinking now? Good guess. Pina colada. Anything yet? Anyone? What do you think? Trade wins. Oh shit! In the top 10 bar trade wins. What's in your trade win? Nice. And some bitters, that's nice. Dark rum, white rum, coconut, apricot, liqueur. What else is it? And a bit of bitters. Shake it up. Shake it, blend. He's honest. Anyway, no, it's not trade winds, you're wrong. Oh, thank you. You like that. You like the, I'll say that. Needs to be sweeter. More rum, more coconut. Anyway, pina colada. No! It's a dark and stormy. You said dark and stormy earlier. You did. You said everything. Dark and stormy. A really nice, refreshing highball. One of the most popular highballs in the world. Now, with the dark and stormy, this is just 2 ingredients, really. It's rum, ginger beer, lime, if you include lime as an ingredient, but you shouldn't put lime in your dark and stormy. It should only be a garnish. And the reason why? Because if you put lime inside your dark and stormy, it becomes a mule. It's a rum mule, not a dark and stormy. So dark and stormy should only be 2 ingredients. And you should float the dark rum on top of the ginger beer. And the only reason why you do that is because when it was created by the bartenders in Bermuda, the dark rum on top of the ginger beer should represent the dark clouds of the sea when you're at sea and it's a dark storm. So that's why you put the dark rum on top of the ginger beer. It looks like a dark, stormy sea setting. And it's dark and stormy. And Bermuda, as an island, love rum. And they love dark and stormy. It's actually the national. Oh, thank you, buddy. Really love it. Me too. Same glasses, same glasses. Anyway, yeah, so the Bermuda, they love the dark and stormy. The dark and stormy, again in America, is another registered cocktail. So with the dark and stormy, especially if you use the N with 2 apostrophes on your menu, you are supposed to use a rum called Gosling, or Gosling, as it's pronounced. Gosling's rum. It has a black seal on it. Picture it there. Oh, no, that's not funny. That's you've got a picture of the Gosling bottle in the back. It is a dark rum made from different rums from the Caribbean. A lot of caramel in there for color, but it really tastes great with ginger beer. In fact, a lot of dark rums go well with ginger beer. Ginger beer was a Caribbean product. It wasn't alcoholic, 0.5%, 1% alcoholic. Back in the days, the 1800s, only because the ginger and the sugar used to ferment in the bottles, it became alcoholic, and people drank it and got drunk. 1% alcohol. It was very small. Now we're drinking rum at 63%. Anyway, but that's when you add more rum to it, so it'll be stronger and tastes better. And it's a refreshing highball. Probably one of the most popular highballs in the world. The dark and stormy. Oh, there you go, there's lots of rum. It has a black seal on it. If you ever go to Bermuda, you will not see any seals. You'll never see seals there. So why do they call it black seal? Only because historically, when rum was being sold to the merchants and sailors by the locals, the only bottles the merchants would have, the guys making rum, we have bottles, the only bottles they would have was champagne bottles or wine bottles coming from Madeira, or coming from France, coming from Europe. So they put the rum in that bottle and they would dip the top in a black seal or wax seal. So that's why it's called black seal, because of the wax that was used to seal the bottles. And if you buy a 10-year-old Gosling's rum, it now comes with a black seal on there, wax seal. Beautiful tasting rum, 10-year-old Gosling's. It also ginger beer. Right, number 5, halfway there. We're nearly there before they kick me out. Oh, number 5. Put your hand up very quickly so you know what number 5 is. What's that say? No! Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Barbarossa, the number 5 most popular cocktail in the French bars. I don't even know what Barbarossa is. So what is it? Dark rum, orange lemon.
Sorry?
What do we
Is it your bar?
I don't know what
Let's
this
go. The actress, come on up, play the spot, come on, play the sound on stage. Okay, the Barbarossa, I'm going to look it up. Unfortunately, no, they're wrong. Barbarossa, no, number 5. Number 5 is. Cuba you said that last time, didn't you? Number 5 is Pina Colada. See, he had it in the clue. Barbarossa. It's Barbarossa. It's a clue. Pina Colada.
What make it?
Pina Colada. One of the most popular cocktails in the world. By the way, has anyone got headphones on? That's been translated into English. Has anyone got headphones? No one's got headphones? Everyone understands me?
Loud and clear.
Brilliant. You don't need to work. She doesn't need to work. You need to have a relax, have a drink, have a drink. She's just talking, nobody's listening. Sounds like me, but I'm at home. Nobody listens to me at home. Anyway, so Pina Colada, 1954, it was created in Puerto Rico. The Hilton Hotel, another hotel, claimed a rum cocktail. Created by a bartender named Ramon Monchito Burrell. My best Spanish. Who created this cocktail? Oh, there we go. Who created this cocktail? Mind your head, mate. Brain freeze. Oh, shit. So we created, nice for you guys to wake up. So he created this cocktail in 1954. Anyway, so he created this drink in 1954, carried Hilton Hotel, and apparently he had a drink that he served to his customers. It was I don't know what it was called, but it was coconut, rum, a little bit of lime, and he served that to his customers. And he served it in a coconut. But one day, the guys making coconut had a strike. He had no coconuts to serve his cocktail with. So he decided to do his coconut, rum, and lime drink. And he got loads of pineapples, he took out the middle, so he shaved the inside of the pineapple, and he put the coconut drink in the pineapple. And everyone said the drink tasted better. And he said, oh shit, in Spanish. He said, I'm not saying it in Spanish. He said, anyone speak Spanish here? Anyone speak Spanish? Oh, how do you say, oh shit, in Spanish? Mierda. Yeah, mierda. It's a mierda. And he said, this is what I should do. Forget the coconuts. I'm going to put my coconut drink, my vodka drink in this pineapple that I've shaved out all the pineapples, and I'm going to serve it to my guests because it tastes better. And that's how the pina colada was born. Pina colada means shaved pineapple. So no coconut in it. Shaved pineapple. And that's how it became one of the most popular, not only cocktails, but flavors in the world. Coconut and pineapple. It became so popular, the bartender, after selling his 1 millionth cocktail, got a prize of a color TV, which was a lot of money back in the 50s. But a great drink, when it's made well. This is the bartender, Ramon Monchito Burrell, who invented and created the pina colada. There are some other bartenders that said they created that, but it's all bullshit. They didn't make that. He made it. All the bartenders in Puerto Rico said that he made it at the Caribbean Hilton Hotel, and he's legend. By the way, another reason why I know that he made it, this was taken about 15 years ago. I look exactly the same because I did a deal with the devil. This guy here worked with Ramon Monchito Burrell back in the 1950s. He was still making cocktails in his 80s. This guy's 80s. Still making cocktails at the Hilton Hotel. So I had the pleasure of making cocktails with him in his 80s. This is him banging out pina coladas in Puerto Rico. The people see the coast. This is the best. This is why I love Athens. Because when you come here, you can make cocktails here and I've got Acropolis looking at you. Say, hey, look at me. I'm just like 1,000 years old. And you're just making cocktails in one of those beautiful cities in the world. And this is, making one for me. That's one cocktail for me. He didn't know what a camera was. Why would we do this? Anyway, right, number 4, we're nearly there. Number 4, what is the 4th most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars? Let me get it right. Cacciatara. Is that a dance? Cacciatara. Good guess. Cacciatara is like the precursor to the daiquiri. a bit of rum, a bit of ron miel, which is honey. But it wasn't honey. It wasn't honey. Some people say, oh, when I make the cachacara, I'm going to use rum and honey. When they say Spanish miel, honey, as my Spanish teacher has just told me, the honey was from sugarcane. It was sugarcane honey. It was molasses. So it was rum and molasses with a bit of lime, the cachacara. But no, you're wrong. What a good guess. Anyone that knows what was more? Not doing it. Think of it, there's some big names that haven't been mentioned yet. Too late. Alright, what about you? Mr. Malt Whiskey. What is it?
Zombie or
I like that. Very big trend of zombie. Good. You work in one bar? You work in the bar? Nice. Yeah. Proctologist over here. Proctology. So no, it could be. Number 4 is the Cuba Libre. Whoa! Someone said Cuba Libre over there? Cuba Libre, yeah, Cuba Libre. Cuba Libre, again, one of the most popular rum cocktails in the world, definitely. Question, because Cuba Libre, some people say it's just a rum and coke, yeah? Rum and coke and lime. What is the difference between a Cuba Libre and a rum coke and lime? He's right. He's right. Oh, he said €2. But because of US dollars, he's only right for dollars. Yeah, you're right. It's the price. Cuba Libre with lime and rum and coke. It's the same thing. Same thing. But you just charge differently on your menu. If you go to a customer comes to the bar and say, what do you want? You know what? I have a rum and coke and lime. What about a Cuba Libre? Oh shit, I have a Cuba Libre. Charge them more. Charge them more. For the same drink, same measurements. Because they think they're getting a flashy cocktail. Don't tell the consumers this. They don't want it. Oh shit, the acne is good. Can I have another one, please? One of us. Oh, one of us is here. Is anyone from Argentina? Oh, nothing better than a snackery, a small daiquiri. Anyway. Cuba Libre, yes, you're right, €2. Anyway, but if you want to learn a little bit about the history of the Cuba Libres, yeah, sorry? Breakfast, exactly, breakfast daiquiri. If anyone wants to learn more about the Cuba Libres, it was created in Cuba in the late 1800s, when the Americans went to Cuba to kick the Spanish, no offense to any Spanish people here, kick the Spanish out of Cuba. And they sent all these soldiers called the Rough Riders. Anyone heard of the Rough Riders? No? You heard of the Rough Riders? Not the rappers. There's a pop group called Rough Riders. So they went there and kicked out the kick Spanish. No one ever talks about the Buffalo Soldiers though. The Buffalo Soldiers, they did the most damage. They're the ones who really kicked the Spanish out there. I don't know why they didn't get mentioned, but you can probably see why they didn't get mentioned. That's history. It's my little soapbox moment. But the Buffalo Soldiers, they're the ones that really 9 to 10 cavalry. They kicked out the Spanish out of Cuba, and they drank loads of Cuba Libres. Now, the rum and coke only became really popular in America because of one song. Has anyone ever heard of the song called Rum and Coca-Cola? No? I think it's it. Oh, no. There's no sound in this. Oh, they can turn up. My DJ over there. The volume. I had go again. Right. Can you hear it? Oh, they can hear it. Sorry, you guys are cheap seats. Get my drink there. Anyway, Google it. Google it. It's a tune by a guy named Lord Invader. Not Darth Vader. Back. There you go. But it was made famous by these 3 young ladies named the Andrews sisters in America. And it was called Rum and Coca-Cola. Everybody was singing it, everybody was drinking it, especially in the 1950s. But but they stole the song from Lord Invader from Trinidad, who did the original song Rum Cocktails. So that's another reason why the drink became popular. Rum Cocktails. Right, number 3. What is the third most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars? No, not you got it wrong last time. Good. You'd be like something like Gary or no, you're wrong. It's like one cocktail. That shake. I love that shake. Good shake. Brilliant. By the way, guys, remember, there's no truth to when a bartender is shaking the cocktail, the face is the same as when they're making love. No truth whatsoever. Can you shake that cocktail again, please? Anyway, so, number 3. Number 3 is the mosquito. I said mojito. Who said mojito earlier? Mojito. Mosquito. Mojito. Is mojito still popular here in Greece? Still popular. You work in mojito bar? Yeah, lots of bags.
Salt.
Shake. You shake or you muddle? Bill. Best way. Mojito, another classic cocktail from Cuba. They say the cocktail, the mojito, was named after this guy here, Sir Francis Drake. Now, Sir Francis Drake was an English pirate, or a privateer, because he got paid for beating the Spanish up. He used to serve his, well, it wasn't him, it was actually a guy named Richard Drake, that served his ship, guys in the ship, a drink which was aguardiente, which was like a cane spirit, some lime, some mint, sugar, and that was it. And they drank this on the ship to build up their courage, but also the mint and the lime helped ward away scurvy as well, so it kept them fit. And they call this drink the draquito. The draquito in Spanish means dragon or small dragon, and that's what they call Sir Francis Drake. So, and draque was the name for the drink, and that was the precursor to the mojito. The racket. So named after Sir Francis Drake, sailed around South America in about 70s and 80s, and it was aguardiente, which was a cane spirit made from sugarcane. Actually, rum is a type of aguardiente, just like cachaça is a type of aguardiente. If anyone's from Mexico, anyone from Mexico? No one from Mexico? One of the most popular spirits in Mexico, as well as the rum, or rum, as they call it, is charanda. Charanda is made in one region in Mexico, like tequila, one region in Mexico, made for sugarcane from a local region, and they call it charanda. It has to be made in a certain way. Some people will be lazy and call it rum, but in Mexico it's called charanda. And when you read my book, you'll find more about it in there. My book, where is it? It's Amazon. In my hotel, exactly. Because I ran, I took a taxi to get here because I was going to be late. What happens when you wake up late? You're on the first show of the bar show. Anyway, so aguardiente, draque, you can use cachaça if you really want to make it authentic, but it's a really refreshing tasting drink. And by the way, in your mojito bar, you know the quickest, easiest way to make a mojito? Just make a rum sour, rum, soda, lime, sugar, and put a nice bit of mint on the top. That's it. Because when the customers smell the mint, they think they're drinking mint. And it's a quick and cheap, easy way. Slap it, yeah, spank it like your ex. Spank it like your ex. And then you smell the mint. It's like that. And then, correct, spank the mint, spank the mint. Oh, I forgot to ask, you guys are all over 18? Good. In case you think, oh no, I'm under 18, I'm going to cancel Ian. Number 2, the second most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars. You get it?
Rum fashion.
Rum who?
Fashion.
Rum fashion. Ooh, I like what you're thinking. A rum old fashioned for me is the best best old fashions out there. It's no disrespect to bourbon. I know you love bourbon, you're American.
It's in the list.
But you know, you Americans, what was the national spirit of America before bourbon? It was rum. Because the English, the English, they colonized everywhere. found out recently that there's more countries having Independence Day against the English than any other nation in the world. Everyone's getting what's called independence from England. Anyway, yeah, so the national spirit of America was rum until they had a big fight with the English, kicked them out of the country in 1776. And then they started drinking their own spirits, and whiskey was one of their own spirits. They started making cocktails the old-fashioned way with whiskey. Where previously, when you made a cocktail and you wanted a cocktail the old-fashioned way, you go to the bar and you say, I have a cocktail the old-fashioned way, which is just a spirit, sugar, bitters, and water. And you would have whatever spirit they had, or you would ask for rum or ask for cognac. So old-fashioned were cognac or rum before whiskey. Of course, the Americans kicked out the French, kicked out the English, started drinking more whiskey for the old-fashions. But anyway, number 2 is the rum punch. No one said the rum punch. Well, someone said a punch earlier. Who said Planter's punch? You did, didn't you? Ah, it's something. Planter's punch or the rum punch. Number 2, most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars. But the punch has many different iterations, many different styles. But as long as you're doing 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong, 4 of weak, you are making a punch. What punch are we seeing up here? You see it here? Zombie? Zombie what? Zombie punch, yes, correct. Zombie punch, say what you see, it's like a game show. Say what you see. Zombie punch, it's a punch like a rum punch. So this is the original zombie punch. This is actually the original recipes, uncovered by Jeff Peachbum Perry. And it was an amazing drink, but it had a lot of ingredients. And I remember some young bartenders saying to me, Ian, tiki drinks are not real cocktails. I said, why? He said, because a real cocktail only has 5 ingredients. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, get out of here. No. Cocktails are about creating flavor. Recipes are guidelines. You don't have to stick to the recipe, they're just guidelines. You can change the recipe according to your bar, your ice, your citrus, your sugar. They are just guidelines. So when you change the recipe slightly, make it for your customers. So back in the 1930s, 1934, where Don the Beachcomber, the legend, the king of the tiki cocktail, created this drink, he used fresh lime. He used Don's Mix, which was a blend of grapefruit and cinnamon syrup. Falernum, a Barbados rum liqueur. Puerto Rican rum, Jamaican rum, and Demerara rum. Very important, 1934, 3 different styles of rums named after the place where they're from. That's how rum should be categorized. If any of you have a menu that says white rum, gold rum, and dark rum, get that shit out of here, that means nothing. You need to have your rums labeled by the country of origin. Jamaica rum, Demerara rum in Guyana, in South America, Puerto Rican rum, maybe Bacardi, maybe Don Q. They are different styles of rums because they're made differently. And back in 1934, he used 3 different styles of rums to create one rum flavor profile. And the store bitters, Pernod, bit of a Pernod, just lengthen the flavor. Grenadine, and crushed ice. So yes, it's a lot of ingredients, but it was creating one flavor. Yeah, that same bartender said to me, Ian, tiki drinks are 2 ingredients in there. I said, what's your favorite cocktail? He said, a Manhattan. I said, why? Because it's very simple, 3 ingredients. I'm like, really? 3 ingredients? Okay, what's your Manhattan? He says, I use rye whiskey. Okay, Canadian rye whiskey. What else do you use? I use vermouth. Sweet vermouth? Yeah, sweet vermouth. Okay, how many ingredients in sweet vermouth? Like, oh shit, yeah. There's like at least 20, 30 different ingredients in my vermouth. I said, okay. And how many ingredients in your Angostura bitters? It's like, oh shit. Yeah, there's about 80 different ingredients in the Angostura. Like, there you go. So your simple cocktail of 3 products is more than 3 ingredients. And the most important is the love in your story. Unless you shake your Manhattan. The love, what you're experiencing inside there. That's the most ingredients. So yes, 1934. By the way, they used to have lots of racist images in 1934. That's why I put them up there because we're not into that anymore. Anyway, the zombie punch. This is how I make it today. If I'm making one of those, that's the recipe. Again, guideline. So if you take a photo of this, you're making a punch, change it and make it for your bar as well. And this is a regular rum punch which I invented for Ray and Nephew, the only rum company I've ever worked for. Being a Jamaican, being a person that drank rum. Go back, no, sorry, go back. Sorry, I just need to do my presentation at your pace. Okay. Regular rum punch, really refreshing, tasty drink. You don't have Ray and Nephew, use Working Park, only brew. Great drink. Planters punch is the planters. Yeah, see? The planters punch is there, you're correct. Planters punch made famous by Myers Rum. They used to put planters punch on their menu. And as you see, the ingredients have 1 of sour, lime, lemon, citrus, 2 of sweet, sugar, 3 of strong, rum, 4 of weak, water. That's the best and easiest way to make a rum punch and the cheapest way. If you run an older bar, profits. Don't put juice in there, water. Water, rum, lime, sugar, water. And 5 of spice to make it nice. Bit of bitterness in there, bit of cinnamon or nutmeg or allspice. That's a rum punch. That's how we make rum punches in the Caribbean. So, before we get to number 1, I want to make some shout outs, because I know some people that were very shy and was like, I really want to say this cocktail. I'm not going to because I don't want to be embarrassed. But some people did shout out earlier and got embarrassed. I apologize. But yours is a cocktail that were there. Mary Pickford, who said Mary Pickford? You did. I like that. Mary Pickford, treacle. Someone said treacle, like an old fashioned, rum old fashioned, or apple juice on top, created by Dick Brexel in the UK. So it's a rum old fashioned with apple juice. The zombie punch, part of the punch thing, but we forward to give it its own little name, El Presidente as well. Another great cocktail like a rum Manhattan. Again, another Cuban cocktail, light Cuban rum, dry blue, orange curacao, grenadine, Hotel Nacional. I see this in a lot of the top bars in the world. A really nice, refreshing, fresh pineapple juice, apricot brandy like your drink. You said over there? Yes, it's probably like Hotel Nacional. The tea punch. We have to have a friend over here from Martinique. We have to mention that you're from Switzerland. But tea punch, French people love drinking that drink. Bit of rum, bit of lime, and a lot of love. Don't put no ice inside there, and sugar. And you make it yourself. You prepare your own death. I can't say it in French, but I know it's got morte in there. Whatever, you prepare your own death. And the old fashioned, who said old fashioned? One of you guys said old fashioned. Rum old fashioned. But you again. Rum old fashioned, of course. And of course, if you do rum old fashioned, why not try it with Equiano rum? Great tasting rum. I won't say it's the best in the world, but it's up there. It does win lots of awards. And of course, it's my brand. Shameless plug. A try of coconut water, a bit of Pinot Real, and chocolate bitters. Pinot Real is the sugar, so it's like almost like a pina colada old fashioned. Try one of those. Anyway, number 1. This one should be easy. This one should be the first drink that all bartenders in one room agree with. You guys never agree. You guys never agree with each other. What do you think the number 1 most popular rum cocktail in the 50 best bars in the world is? I'm not going to ask you because you probably know. Someone who looks like, you look like a bartender, you look moustache twisted. Oh shit, he said a daiquiri. Does everyone agree with him? You disagree?
No, I don't.
Oh, we put hands and say no!
Yeah, everybody has agree with him.
The number 1, yeah, the daiquiri! Where's my daiquiri? Oh, any more daiquiris? Any more daiquiris? You still, that one went out too easy. Like my ex. Anyway, so, the daiquiri, the number 1 rum cocktail in the 50 best bars in the world, the daiquiri. Historic. A cocktail that is simple. Rum, lime, sugar. That's not what a daiquiri is. A daiquiri is not rum, lime, sugar. A daiquiri is rum mixed with lime, mixed with sugar, mixed with love. You cannot make a daiquiri if you're angry. If you're angry, the daiquiri does not taste good. But if you've got a lot of love, that tastes to the face, then the daiquiri tastes amazing. So your energy goes inside the drink. That's what a daiquiri is about. The daiquiri, quintessentially, is the drink of the Caribbean, or the tropics. Rum, there's lots of rum, sugar, and lime. It was said to be created by this dude. You can see he needed a lot of love. Jenny Cox, he didn't create the daiquiri, he didn't create rum, lime, and sugar, but he was the first to actually call the drink the daiquiri, because he created the drink in a place in Cuba, near Santiago, down to the south, at a beach called the Daiquiri. That's the Daiquiri Beach. If you ever try a daiquiri, or you want to go back to the place where daiquiris are created, go to Cuba, in the south, near Santiago, Cuba, and go to the Daiquiri Beach, just there, near Santiago. Not too far from the best nation in the world, Jamaica. You can have a daiquiri down there and say, I'm going to drink daiquiri in the best place. And one of the reasons why we know it was Jenny Cox that coined the phrase the daiquiri, because he wrote the recipe down. So this is the recipe that he wrote down in the 1890s, about 1898, where he said, for 6 persons, the juice of 6 lemons, he meant lime, limon, not lime, not lemons, limon, lime. My Spanish friend will testify to that. 6 teaspoons of sugar, 6 Bacardi cups, a cup of Bacardi, small cup, not a big cup. 6 cups of Bacardi Carta Blanca, 2 small cups of mineral water. So we had a bit of mineral water in there for dilution as well. Plenty of crushed ice. Put all the ingredients into a cocktail shaker and shake well. Now here's the key. When I come to your bar and ask for daiquiri, do not double strain my daiquiri. Who double strains daiquiris? I know you do. Who's a mixologist? I know you do. I know you double strain your daiquiri. I know, I see the twisty moustache. Double strain. Did you double strain your daiquiri? No, you didn't. Do not double strain daiquiri. I like bits of ice on my daiquiri, just for extra dilution, extra texture. Shit, I should have had some breakfast this morning, but this is my breakfast. So he didn't double strain. You can double strain, don't worry about it. Remember I said, wrap it up. How long? We finished. Oh shit, it's the last one. Anyway, you can double strain your daiquiri, or you can just what I do. Don't double strain, just single strain, just strain it inside the microwave. So anyway, so the daiquiri we just had was with Equiano Light, because I wanted you to try my new rum, which is a blend of molasses and agricole. We like to blend rum from 2 different nations, so we're going from Mauritius to Barbados. If you ever go back into the history books and go back online, you'll see old pictures of people drinking daiquiris. Ernest Hemingway, the most famous, one of the most famous writers of his time, loved daiquiris. This is him drinking daiquiris with his friends. But as you notice, his friends' daiquiris are in coupettes. His daiquiri is in a highball, because he had more rum, more lime, or less lime, but no sugar. He was diabetic, and they called his daiquiri the Papadobile, the double daiquiri, the big double, because he had more rum inside it. So the daiquiris in the Hemingway, in the Floridita bar, where the daiquiri was really popularized, that was a recipe for the daiquiri, number 1, and 5 daiquiris. The Hemingway special, the Papadobile, as you can see, no sugar, because he was diabetic. They had more rum and definitely more lime juice inside there, or similar lime juice, and then grapefruit inside it. So if you ever make a Hemingway special or Hemingway daiquiri recipe, more rum, less sugar. And the daiquiri you just had was the Burrell daiquiri, named after me. So if you enjoyed that daiquiri, I just had 3. Was it 2? If you enjoyed the daiquiri, it's called the Burrell daiquiri, named after some rum ambassador named Ian Burrell, and it has agave inside there, because we use agave for sweetening, orange bitters, and Equiano Light. So, that's me done. That's the show Bar Show. Welcome to the Athens Bar Show. There are a lot more seminars, a lot better than mine today. But hopefully you guys will leave with one bit of information about rum, and you can become rum ambassadors and tell the world how great the rum category is. And if you don't, then just go on Amazon and buy my book, and you can become rum ambassadors. Anyway, guys, thank you for not throwing things to me. Thank you for today's session is sponsored by the Vodka Experience. Do not drink vodka.